Hello everyone, welcome back to another video from Frame and Motion. In this series, we are going to share our amazing travel experience in Portugal. In today's video, we are exploring the beautiful capital of Portugal, Lisbon. So, let's get started. Our journey started from Faro, where we took a Flixbus and reached Lisbon Oriente around 1 pm. As soon as we arrived, we bought a day transport pass which covers most public transportations in Lisbon. Then without wasting any time, we rushed to catch a train to Sintra because our first destination was the stunning Pena Palace. Once we reached Sintra station, we took bus 434 which departs right outside the station. But the Lisbon Day Pass is not valid on this bus. You will need to buy a separate ticket. A return ticket cost around €11 per person. The bus ride took around 20 minutes and dropped us right near the entrance of the Pena Palace. You can also hike up and reach Pena Palace, which will take around 1.5 hours. Just keep in mind it's a quite steep climb. We reached around 1:40 pm and the next available palace entry was at 4 pm. So we bought tickets for €20 per person, which included access to both palace interiors and the surrounding gardens. If you're not interested in seeing the palace interior, you can simply enjoy the outside viewpoints and surrounding areas without purchasing the full palace entry ticket. Since we had some time before our slot, we explored the beautiful gardens first. But before we show you the garden, let me tell you some interesting facts about Pena Palace. Pena Palace is one of the finest examples of romantic architecture in the world. It was built in the 19th century by the King Ferdinand II, who transformed these ruins of an old monastery into this colorful fairy tale-like palace. What makes it so unique is its mix of architectural styles. You will find elements of Neo-Gothic, Manueline, Islamic, Renaissance design all in one place. The bright yellow and the red colors you see today were actually part of a restoration, but they have now become the palace's signature look. It also part of the UNESCO World Heritage listed Sintra cultural landscape, which is known for its magical forest, palaces and misty hills that look straight out of a storybook. At 4 pm, it was finally time to step inside the palace and admire its beautiful rooms, balconies, and incredible architecture. Now, coming back to our visit, since we had some time before our slot, we explored the beautiful gardens first. Honestly, walking through this garden felt like hiking through a magical forest. Everywhere you look, there are giant trees, peaceful walking trails, hidden pathways, exotic plants, and beautiful viewpoints. As we walked around, we found a lake area called the Valley of Lakes, which was actually one of the first entrances to Pena Park, built back in the 1840s. We saw unique spots like the octagonal dark house, even a castle-shaped dark house, specially made for ducks, geese, and even swans living freely in these lakes. Even though the whole area feels like a natural forest, everything is so well maintained and thoughtfully designed. It was calm, fresh, and honestly the perfect place just to slow down, relax, and enjoy the nature. By around 5:30 pm, we caught the return bus back to Sintra, took the train to Lisbon, and headed towards our hotel. Our hotel was near Rocio, right in the heart of the historic Alfama area. After checking in and freshening up, we headed out again around 7:30 pm. The best thing about traveling in Europe during summer is the long daylight hours. It stays bright until around 10 pm, giving you plenty of time to explore. The streets were full of life with music, cafes, and people enjoying the evening. First, we had dinner at an authentic Chinese restaurant, and honestly, the food was absolutely delicious. With our stomachs full, we walked to a beautiful sunset viewpoint. On one side, we could see beautiful houses climbing the hills, and on the other side, a sparkling ocean stretching into the distance. It was one of those views that you simply want to sit and enjoy forever. We will leave the location link in the description below. No trip to Lisbon is complete without seeing its iconic vintage trams. The famous tram 28 is probably the one you have seen all over the internet, and we spotted several of them as we walked uphill through the narrow streets. One thing you will quickly notice is that Lisbon is built on hills, so be prepared to climb quite a few stairs. Thankfully, the city also has elevators that make exploring a little easier. And here is something unexpected. We even spotted a peacock casually walking along the street. Definitely not something we were expecting to see in the middle of the city. After an amazing evening, we returned to our hotel and called it a day. The next morning, we started our day around 9. After checking out of our hotel, we left our luggage at the reception and headed out for breakfast. Of course, we couldn't leave Portugal without trying the famous pastel de nata, that traditional Portuguese custard tart. And wow, it absolutely lived up to the hype. Crispy on the outside, creamy on the inside. It was simply delicious. After breakfast, we hopped onto one of the Lisbon's charming trams and spent the morning exploring some of the city's famous landmarks. We visited the beautiful Lisbon Cathedral, one of the oldest buildings in the city. Later, we headed to the iconic Belém Tower, standing proudly along the Tagus River. From here, you also get a lovely view of the impressive 25-day Abril Bridge, often compared to San Francisco's Golden Gate Bridge because of its striking red color. Even though our time in Lisbon was short, we managed to experience the city's history, viewpoints, delicious food, colorful streets, and famous landmarks. Finally, we returned to Lisbon Oriente, collected our luggage, and boarded our bus to Lagos. Excited for the next chapter of our Portugal adventure. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like, share it with your friends, subscribe to our channel Frame and Motion, and join us for our next destination to Lagos and Faro. So stay tuned, we will see you in the next one.